Hello, I'm just going to do another quick live. I just finished work and I said, I did make this challenge. I'm just challenging myself to do a quick 30 minutes, like just under 30 minutes every day on my 2 pages to see how it goes. So yesterday I was on my, just hang on a minute. Just a second. I forgot to put my phone on silent. I hope everyone is fine tonight. Just bear with me a second. But how are you doing? It's a beautiful evening. Let's see, just 1 second. Where is... Okay. There we are. I've got music in the background. The volume is so low because I do not want to wake anybody up. I'm just typing now. Good evening. Let's see if that'll come up. Lovely, that's good. I remember last time I didn't know how to do this, so you actually need a second phone unless there is another way of doing it. If you want to get involved in the chat section, I just had to use my old phone, which I needed to put on silent. That's what I was supposed to do, but as you know, I like trying new stuff. Hi, feel free to just wave in the comments just to tell us how you are tonight. It's Sunday, beginning of a new week. My week begins on a Sunday. Some people it does begin on a Monday. Just depends. It's all 7 days of the week. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to be here for the whole of the 30 minutes just in case I get interrupted. So I might turn off the camera or mute myself. I do apologize. Let's see. Okay, I'm just searching something. Just bear with me. Sorry, I was just my throat is just funny today. I'm just keeping myself a bit warm. Oh, let's see. Let's just, sorry, I'm just doing something here. Just 1 second. It's frozen. Let's see, I'm trying to turn this off. When you're trying to do something quickly, it doesn't work, does it? Okay, let's try to do this again. Okay, let's swipe that up. I'm just refreshing my page. Okay, there we go. Just refreshing. Perfect. I know I shouldn't be dancing. It's time for bed. I can't help it. Okay, let's see. Perfect, something is happening. All right, that's good. So how is everyone? Let's see. Perfect. And I can also get involved in the chat section. So yesterday on my vlog page, I did nail care. My nail care before bed, and I was in such a rush. Same as today, I'm just going to do it as quickly as I can. So I just realized that I left a few corners unbuffed. So I'm going to just quickly buff them again. I'll use the same things as yesterday. I won't use much of this. Hang on, maybe I can. It's just this little corner, it was just bothering me the whole day, and I was like, okay. And as I said yesterday on my vlog page, on the live that I did, I said I am right-handed and I like starting with the right hand, but today I just went straight to the left hand. It doesn't matter really what hand you start with, but I like starting with the right hand. So I'm not going to go in detail because I did do that yesterday. Let's see, just to brush this off a little bit. And this, you just insert one of these. So I'm going to straight away just use the one that I like. I like this. It makes little funny noise. I'm sure everybody who does nail care knows this. Although this is kind of old, maybe there is new stuff these days. There's always something new. Just bear with me a second. Perfect. Okay, everything is fine. I was just listening as well. Listening if the kids are okay. 1 second, just bear with me. Everyone is fine. Okay, let's straight away go into this. So as I said, it's mostly this hand that I just need to buff just in the corners here. Yeah, you can see. It's actually good when you get to do these things yourself. Just slight nail dust. But it doesn't bother me at all. It's just nails. Just nails. Everything has got its own dust particles. I hope this sound is not annoying. Yesterday, this sound just made me giggle. I was like, why am I giggling? It's just like the little simple things in life, you know. Okay, let's just swap to these. As you can see, I'm not really going into details like to really buff the whole nail. Like yesterday, I was trying to buff the whole area. Okay, can you see that dust? Okay, let's just go up. Today, I'm just going to concentrate onto nail nourishment. And I hope you can hear me. I'm just as loud as I can, and I'm using a different phone today, so I hope the camera, the quality is just as good. You never know until you also watch the replay. I don't know if I have to put the volume up. My volume is down. I don't know if it affects the live if my volume is down, but who knows. I just turned my volume up to What's that, 20? I think that's more than enough. I will watch again the replay to see how the volume did affect. I hope you were not just looking at my lips moving if the volume was if the volume was turned down. I hope that would be so funny, but that means I've learned something, that if my phone volume is turned down, that it does affect something. We'll see. I'll see after a few minutes. We'll just continue. I did mention before that I've got live stream challenge to do. So every day for 30 days. Today is my day 4. Not all of them will show me and audio speaking. Some will be just silent. As you know, we get so busy, especially during the week. Sorry, let me just continue with this. I like talking too much. I don't stop talking, do I? I hope everyone is having a good night. And as I did mention yesterday as well, that it's hard for me to really schedule a time, specific time, as I don't know when I get free time. I said time how many times? Time. Is it like more than 4 times? Okay, so just a second. Sorry, I was just listening. Oh, I'm forgetting I need to show you what I'm doing, guys. It does do lag a bit because I've got my other phone down here and it's like a few seconds apart. I don't know if I should change settings or that's how our lives are. I just don't know. I think someone was saying there's going to be some new settings on YouTube. So I'll just have to keep on checking to see what they are. Okay, so I'm nearly finished. As I said, it's just a few corners that I needed to buff. I think that's it. I'm happy with that. So I can just take this out. It's good to have fun, you know. So I'll just have to fold this. Was this like this all the time? Wow. You know, sometimes you forget to do these things. I was just meant to fold this side as well. Let's fold that. That'll make it easier when I'm touching cream. So was I just doing that? Oh, wow. Much better. See? Much better. Okay, let's just remove some of the dust. Just tiny dust. Okay. So funny. So I will start with the oil. Just a tiny little bit of oil. Just up. Let me start with this side. So just a tiny little bit just on each nail. This is so good for nourishing. You can, is this a twist? Yeah, that's a twist. Most of them you do press, but this is just a twist. It's just an old one I found in my nail kit. Still in date. Okay. don't know if you can see my little short nails. Long nails, short nails. I prefer short nails. I don't know why I'm singing. Oh, I like this song. Anyway, it's not time for, I'm not doing any fitness. It's just this quickly. Okay, so I've done with the oil. Let's click it back. So after this live, I have to do another 30 minutes on my other YouTube page. Sorry, I'm just massaging the oil in just as quickly as I can. This is such a good bedtime routine. As I said earlier on, I'm always in contact with water. So my hands, they do get dry sometimes. Not too dry, because I always make sure they are nourished, and I've got a lot of hand cream to put on, so it's not an excuse, because I've got all the nail care that I've got and hand care. So it's just finding that time when I can put it on. Okay, the oil is on, so let's put our cream. As you can see, it's just a simple nail cream, which is amazing, and it smells so divine. So just a tiny little bit as well. I'll start with my pinky, just a little pinky finger. I will double check on the replay as well if my voice is too low. But so let's nourish. I'll also do my best to do live stream during the day, but I can't promise. Okay, let's go to the left side. Tiny little bit. Tap, tap, tap. That's too much, Betty. As I've got small nails, I just need a tiny bit. Just getting overexcited. You know, it's nice when you do pamper yourself, when you do have a little 5 minutes to yourself to do a bit of self-care. I've got a bit of paper towel here, so I can use it to clean this, just because I was being carried away. So now let's just massage it all into our nails. So it's bedtime here. So if it's afternoon there, good afternoon. If it's morning, good morning. If it's noon, whatever time it is, a hello is a hello. Oh yes, and I've got just a slight bit of makeup. I don't know if you can notice, just slightly, just eye makeup. On the lips, it's just lip gloss. Lips is my favorite makeup. I love lip makeup, so I make sure my lips are all done all the time. The eyes, I normally just do it when I'm going to work, but during the day, I'm sure if you have seen my makeup videos, I mostly do lip makeup. Although I can do eyes and everything as well because I'm an expert in cosmetics. I just choose lips. Everyone has got their favorite. Perfect. Nearly done. I can feel them nice and soft. Nice and soft. Perfect. Hi. I hope you're having a good evening or a good morning or a good afternoon. Should I change my volume as well? You know, I'm actually loving this. Just trying new things. It's all about trial and error. I hope I'm not whispering too. Let's see. If I whisper like this, can you hear me? That made me choke. So funny. Okay, that's nearly done. Perfect. I would like to know what you also do on your nails. How do you care for your nails? What sort of oils do you use? Or do you just go straight to use a cream? I use, although if I'm in a rush, I just go for the oil bit actually, because this is actually like mostly repairing. It's nice and thick, like goes really in. As you can see, they're nice and supple. Look at my fingertips, very soft. So when you wake up in the morning, I'll be like, oh, am I really going to wash this off? So, but it stays there. It's like a more than 16-hour comfort on your nails, giving it all the nourishment it needs. As I said, stops it breaking out, or just having little threads, little skin threads just hanging about. It's like, does give it a slight exfoliation just to remove any little dead skin as well. So good. I love this cream. Did I show you? You're gonna show you again. There. And it smells so nice. They do have quite different ones in the oil as well. Now, if you see that you've put too much, just use anything, cotton pads, or you can use paper towels, anything. Okay, I think that's it today. What time is it? Oh yes. Hi. I was just doing my nails today. If you can see me, if you can hear me, I did use a buffing. I didn't use much of this because I did my nails yesterday. I did a full nail care on my other YouTube page. Did I mention yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Sorry, it's just me being tired. And I use this grinding. And today I only used just this part. I know yesterday I used this first, but so that I just did insert here. See, can you hear the noise? Yesterday it made me laugh. I was like, oh, it's so ticklish. So, but I prefer this. It's very precise. So that's what I use to just buff around your nails like that. Oh, I'm not buffing them again because they are perfect today. Yesterday I just left a few corners that needed attention because I was doing it so in a rush. So today I managed to finish that, and very nice and short, natural nails. You have to go natural sometimes because putting a lot of acrylics and all that, it's kind of bad. But of course we do it. We do it. It's life. Here and there we have to treat ourselves with naughty things. So yeah, so that's what I use today. And I still have got music in the background, so that's why I was doing a bit of moving. But I want to dance much, as I'm not doing fitness, I'm just doing nails. And I did put the oil just around my nails. So this was simple, and I haven't changed from um, my work clothes. Is I just wanted to do this quickly. So after the oil, I did put the cream. So if you can see this, the color, that's the color. Such a lovely coral color, or yeah, peachy coral, whichever color it is. Just depends how you see it in different light. And I did mention that it smells so nice. So so let me just turn. I hope I'm loud and clear, because I mentioned earlier on that my volume was a bit low when I was doing this. So I said I'm going to check later on to see if the volume on the phone does affect how my voice is projecting. But we'll see. So my volume was really low, and now it's like on 20. It's just my volume is up to 80, 100. Yeah, so it's just so I'll see afterwards. I'll see in a few minutes how the how you can hear me, so that going forward, even if I need to whisper so that I don't wake anybody up, I'll check how I'm whispering. And I said I shouldn't be whispering because it gets me to choke. I'm like, ha ha ha. You see? Anyway, I'm protecting myself with that. That is getting to autumn now, so the weather is just changing. That's why we have to protect our neck. Um, and I've got my second phone here, which I was also checking on getting involved in the chat. So now I know it's good that I'm doing all these things. To know the settings, which is amazing. So I do thank you everyone for joining me today. It was just a quick live on this, on my first page. I have to do another one on my second page, because as I said, it's my challenge. I have to do it because I want to. Challenges is part of life. We have to push ourselves. So I'm just tidying all this. When I do my next live, everything will all be in place. But I'm happy I got to do this. I know you can't see me tidying like this because my camera is just facing me. Maybe one day I'll have cameras for different angles. That would be so cool. One that side, one here, and they're all live, and I'm just in the center. That would be nice. I know we can achieve that when you do editing. Yeah, you can have one here, and then another one there, and then you can just edit on. But I don't know how to do it when I'm like really live. So that's my other thing that I'll have to look at. If I put a camera there, and then I can connect it, or I can use my tablet. Who knows? So much fun. But anyway, I'm happy I've done this today, and to come and say hello. So it's nearly time for me to go. So thank you very much for coming to join me. My nails are still nice and soft, thanks to my nail kit. Sorry, I was just tidying the brush. So that was just the brush here. And everything else. I hope this camera is good. It's good quality. That's another thing for me to check. But thank you. Bye. I'll see you again tomorrow, as I'm going to my other page. Bye bye. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye.